My friend Xiao sucks. Seeing a Xiao mistreated like this nearly brought me to tears. It's time to change that. Now, unlike some of my other videos like this, I'm not going to put too much investment into the other characters in the comp because Xiao teams are highly flexible. As you can see, there's not a lot to work with. So I don't want to limit my friend to a certain comp. But saying that, I will still go through some of them now. Xiao teams generally consist of a bunch of characters to buff Xiao. I would recommend, however, not running Farazan unless you have C6 Farazan because her ER requirements are a pain to deal with otherwise. If you still want to run Farazan pre-C6, Sucrose will help with some of the ER requirements and it mitigates some of the problems of C6 Farazan, and Bennett provides sustain and attack buffing. In terms of Xiao himself, the problem with this account is that Xiao does not have any good weapons really. Blackcliff Pole is pretty good and you just have to save up for this. His artifacts are not great, apart from the fact that he has a viridescent animo damage piece, scratch that actually, 2 animo damage bonus viridescent pieces, and both of them have insane substats. Oh my god, it's a flying fish. You're like jittering all over the screen for me. I honestly don't think I've ever done this domain. Lament! Well, I'm really just doing no damage to this guy. This is embarrassing. It's nice for him to just kind of sit here and take it though. We're off to a flying start, a HP circler. This account doesn't have much, but there is 48 Adeptus Temptations. Come on, eat up Xiao, and you'll become big and strong. My first attack sands, and only 2 in. I mean, the substats are kind of weak, but take what we can get. I'm not gonna lie, Xiao was actually really fun to play. I think I might have to accidentally use all my Primigons on him next time he comes out. Stop Xiao! He's already dead! Oh, hold on a minute. I need to eat some suspicious food that enhances Xiao's abilities and strength, and it is 100% just because the food is so delicious. No other reasons. What is that laser doing? It was like going up and down as Xiao went up and down. Ooh, that's not awful. Actually, some like not bad artifacts to start the day off with. This is not a SwazW build video. You're not worthless, Xiao. You're Kenough. I can jump on his head. That's some Mario and Goomba-esque gameplay right there. Oh, I didn't mean to lament before. Alright. Sorry, Bennett. Xiao prematurely lamented. Yeah, I wish we could have 2 Xiaos at once, but unfortunately, only in my dreams. You think Xiao gets dizzy doing all this jumping? Like, he's like upside down, like, so much. He like spins around as well. No, don't execute me, Yomiya. Xiao has so much to live for. How are there like holes where we can see the sky? Like, I've been up there, and I can promise you, there ain't no holes coming down here. I'm not even lying, my thumb is actually getting sore pressing spacebar this much. Sticky keys. You know what? What is sticky keys? Like, what is it? Why can I not press the shift key too many times, too quickly? Oh! I went to go drink some water, and I took my hand off the mouse to pick it up. And then when I went to go grab the mouse, I punched the mouse and I just ran Xiao off the edge. It's okay, he got saved by Zhongli again. Oh, 400 HP! Oh, not even close. I'm fine. Okay, well, we were off to a flying start, but it's gone downhill since then. You know what? It wasn't even a flying start. Just seeing pieces that were maybe usable, it gave me more hope than I usually have near the start. After like 20 attempts of getting just nothing. See, this is more like reality. Oh, wait, Xiao actually died? Oh no. It's up to you, Yomiya. Wait, Xiao's back. And it's like nothing ever happened. Oh! Okay. If this piece rolls attack substat, this is like the perfect flower. So much promise in this piece. What a start. Oh, I did forget to mention about this Xiao. This animo damage bonus piece is going to be so huge. We don't need to get an animo damage onset piece because we already have one. And also, if we don't need crit, they have a second one, which is this one. I know many a Xiao main that go to bed at night praying for an onset animo damage bonus piece. And not even a good one, just any. Well, here they all are. They're being hoarded. I'm gonna concerning lack of vermilion pieces. Whose teeth are these? He's just stolen someone's teeth and plastered them on his shirt. What if it's actually just growing out of Xiao's shoulder? I actually haven't got a vermilion. I don't think I got a single vermilion piece from those 5 condensed resin. And attack sounds of crit damage. That could be pretty decent if it rolls into loss of crit or gets a second good substat. The more okay-ish artifacts we get, even if they're not insane from the get-go, the higher chance we end up with one that gets good rolls. If you think about it, you know, if you do the maths, said by someone who absolutely did not do the maths. Okay. Good, my first onset crit piece. I think we're probably going to want crit damage, most likely. Now this is gameplay. Oh, sorry, yeah. I was just jumping around. I got a bit excited. I was just frolicking in the fields. We have already used like 1,300 resin. We are like blitzing through this. I'm honestly impressed. Now, the one problem we do have this time around is we cannot use the strongbox because this set is not in the strongbox yet. We're entirely relying on what we get from the domain. So we've got to really pray, put our fingers and toes together that we get some good pieces before time runs out or the resin runs out. Okay, well, that's not a good sign. This is a full house. A full house of Echoes of Offering. Not a single vermilion piece. I think the main thing we're looking for now is a crit damage circlet. Well, that could not be bad. Oh, these are both pretty good, actually. I think we're pretty set for flowers. We've got a bunch of promising flowers. No, Xiao! Ah! He got lasered to death. It did. It followed him down and just slaughtered him. That was an aimbot right there. That wasn't even fair. He dodged it. He literally dodged it. Ah, can't dodge that. Double crit feather? Okay, this is pretty good. 1,500 resin has been used, and we have a promising piece in pretty much every slot, apart from circlet. We only have one crit rate circlet, and we have no crit damage circlets. Another attack sands. See, look, we're actually getting so many pieces, like potential pieces. We're just missing the circlet, basically. I've never seen a roll like this. 3 echo sands in one pool. What are the odds of this? This is crazy. Ayato mains are so furious right now. What? He died? Kokomi. Good thing we don't need the anima damage goblet, because we have not got one. We just haven't. We finally got one. A crit damage circlet. And it sucks. I mean, at least it has attack, I suppose. As long as it rolls into attack, you know, it won't be completely redundant. But we have potentially everything we need. So what's everyone looking forward to in Fontaine? I'm looking forward to the fact that my main team is an Ica Freeze team, and if there's a lot of Hydro enemies, I'm gonna be cooking. I go to record and someone immediately starts mowing their lawn. It's like they know. The Xiao haters are trying to silence me. That's pretty decent. If that rolled crit damage, nearly a perfect piece right there. You know, this has pretty much just been 2.5 hours of me pressing the spacebar. Seasoned Xiao players must have the most beefy thumbs. Xios could be anyone in a thumb war. Why was Xiao just striking a pose? You little poser, you. Are you trying to flex on me with that weapon? First you pose. You were posing with that weapon. Stop trying to embarrass Xiao with Xiao. Last 1,000 resin, I believe. You know, it'd be cool if you could see like all the damage that your characters did individually, like each person and all their characters and all the damage they took and all the healing they did, and you could like compare them. Ah! Yeah, Xiao's dead again. Xiao's alive again. You know, at this point, I think I spend more time building other people's accounts than my account. Xiao! No! This is the eyes of a man who has been spinning upside down for 3 hours. The max I'm seeing Xiao do now is 20k. I think I saw at 21k, but that is with food buffs. So that's a pretty good baseline when we actually build Xiao properly without food buffs. You know, I really just can't tell what's going on half the time. Like, what is even happening? I cannot see anything. I am, like, inside this guy right now. The last one, I believe, this one, is gonna give us the greatest crit damage circlet the world has ever seen. Nothing, actually. It's a hydro damage bonus and an energy recharge piece. Anyway, okay, it's time to finally build him. Let's start with the flower first, because I am really excited to see how this piece rolls. Oh, no way. Okay, this is surely gonna be our best piece. This is perfect substats. If this is just the perfect flower, this would make my life so much easier. I'll take attack rolls, not bad. ER, okay. I just really hope the last two roll into crit. Oh my god, no wait, it rolled into ER again. Okay, hold on. Why is this suddenly not looking great? Crit rate, okay. This piece looks a lot worse than what I was expecting it to look like. I can't lie. It's still pretty decent though. It has nearly 20 crit value, and Xiao does need some ER. Roll into crit more times than that flower did, please, I beg. Okay, poor substat, that's okay. As long as it rolls into crit, it doesn't matter. Crit rate roll, perfect. An actual crit roll, I believe. Okay, that's not good. Crit damage? Nice. Okay, this is pretty decent. This is going pretty well. Come on. What the hell? Okay, once again, for a first piece, is honestly not bad. Okay, all of our sands rolled terrible substats. So it's really going to depend on which one rolls the best into crit. Come on, I need the crit damage, please. That's not good. I'm going to come back to the sands, just because it's going to require me throwing all of my pieces into trying to get some crit rolls in these two pieces. We pretty much just have the option between this crit rate one and between this crit damage one. I honestly thought our crit rate would end up being better than this. So the crit rate circlet might actually be our best option here. This could make or break the video. Attack percent, good. What is with HP? Please stop rolling into it. Thank you. Finally, some crit rolls. Oh my god. Okay, wait. This piece is actually insane. Okay, maybe I was wishing for too much there. That's okay. Honestly, that's pretty good. I'll take that. It's time to see if either of these roll into crit damage. This one did not roll into crit damage. These attack sounds are just tragic. Honestly, the crit rate one provides more crit value. At the moment, we need more crit damage. Vitally. So we're just gonna have to stick with this. It's really bad, but okay. I've gone ahead and rolled all our feathers as well, and we're not gonna get anything better than this. Overall, it's not awful. level, these pieces are decent. They're pretty good all round. And the Sands was a real letdown. But we lucked out with the Circlet quite a bit, so it made up for it. Now, in terms of the Goblet, this one provides way more crit value. But the problem is we really don't need the crit rate at the moment. This artifact probably would be better if we had a better crit ratio. But because we're pretty stacked on crit rate at the moment, I think the extra crit damage will massively help. Plus, the rest of the substats are pretty decent as well. The Polearm's definitely going to be massively letting us down, because that could also contribute to the crit ratio. But overall, he's on his best in slot set now, and he's a pretty good jumping off point to improve from. The places to improve are pretty clear: better attack sands, and actually getting a weapon, and this Xiao will start to look really good. Okay, he's hitting more than he was before. I do think his weapon's really holding him back here. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, and if you want to see more content like this, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching.